everyone, welcome back to Vamped by S&M. Today I'll be doing a makeup look comparing two types of foundations, one being the Too Faced Pitch Perfect and the other one being the Nars Luminous Weightless Foundation. I thought it would just be a fun way to show you how both of these foundations are somewhat similar yet different in their own ways, one being a foundation that you can wear day to day and the other one being a more full coverage, full glam foundation. So if you guys want to see the end results of the comparison of the two foundations, please keep watching. So I will be doing Peach Perfect on one half of my face and in the shade Warm Beige, and then on the other half I will be utilizing Nars in Medium 3 Stromboli. And I also will be using two different brushes for each foundation, just so that I don't mix the foundations on half of my face, so you guys can really see the coverage on both sides of my faces. So what I will be doing is I'm going to be taking Peach Perfect, and I just usually pump 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and then depending on the kind of coverage you would like, so like I like a full coverage, whether I use a drugstore product or a high-end Sephora brand. So what I do is I use a brush first and then I go in with a beauty blender to blend out those bristles. For my day-to-day wear, like work or school, sometimes I just like a sheer coverage, so I would just do foundation on the back of my hand and then just take a beauty blender and just use a beauty blender to blend in that foundation. But today, for the sake of this video, I will be doing a full coverage. So with Too Faced, what I will do is take my brush and then dip it in the back of my hand and then start applying this onto my face. So this will be this half of my face. And as you can notice, I am not scrubbing my face, I am literally just pushing in the product. So I'm literally bouncing the brush on my face. You always want to make sure you do drag your foundation to your neck as well to help blend all of it in. And then, so this is a very sheer coverage. So this is sometimes what I would do for my day-to-day wear. Something that's very, it gives you slight coverage but not a very full coverage. So what I like to do is, this is just one layer, so what I'll do is maybe apply another layer. And I like to apply another layer in places where I know my foundation moves throughout the day, or I get oily. So I like to just apply this and focus it mainly just on my cheek and T-zone area. Okay, so I went ahead and did the entire brush on my half of the face. As you can tell, it's my face is slightly lighter than my body, so I like to match my foundations to my neck color. So that's why sometimes you might see like it's another shade darker than the other side of my face, but it's because I'm trying to match my foundation to my skin tone on my neck. So now after I'm done with the brush, I will now go in with the Beauty Blender, and I will just pick up any excess product I had on my hand and then literally just bounce it onto my face, where I'm literally just pushing the product into my face as opposed to scrubbing it, because then you're just literally going to be moving the product around. Okay, so that is the half with Peach Perfect. So now I will be doing the other half of my face with the Nars foundation. And so now I will be using a different kabuki brush. And the same thing, so instead of pointing at this hand, since I have Peach Perfect on this one, I will be pumping 2 pumps onto my hand. I just like to shake the foundation because sometimes when it sits there, the consistency is sometimes too thin, like it comes out very watery. So 2 pumps there. Oh, I shouldn't have done that actually. And again, I'm just taking whatever excess I had on the back of my hand and putting more coverage in the places I know that my makeup moves throughout the day. And it's literally usually around my nose and my cheek area. My forehead and my chin usually are the most oiliest, so I like to set that place and have double coverage because I feel like I tend to touch my face a lot. And then going in with the Beauty Blender, I'm going to just take whatever excess I had on the back of my hand and just push that into my skin for a more blended look. And it just helps clean up any bristle marks that you might have from the brush. So now that I have both foundations onto my face, you guys can probably see this side is definitely way more coverage because I haven't even applied concealer under my eyes yet, and you can already tell that this one is more of a sheer coverage under my eyes, whereas this one pretty much covered majority of my dark circles under my eyes. So now moving on, I'm going to be using all the same products. So the concealer that I'll be utilizing for my under eyes is the Nars Radiant Concealer, and then I'll contour my face and apply blush the same way, and then you guys can really see.
Something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club. Traveling mountains just to find the loudest seas. We set down by the fire, knowing we could aim higher, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club.
And there you guys have it. So this side has the Too Faced Peach Perfect, and this side has the Nars, and you guys are all able to see the coverage. I know on camera it might look like the coverage is the same, but I can tell, like, for my under eye area, the Nars definitely has more coverage. But I ultimately can get away with using either or product when I am trying to go for a full face look, because ultimately it just depends on how you're able to build upon the layers to get the coverage that you like. For me, Nars definitely is a product that you're able to build layers more easily. It doesn't look cakey or patchy, whereas if you're trying to build layers on the Too Faced Peach Perfect, I can tend to see, like, throughout the day, I can get patchy, whereas in Nars I don't see that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This was definitely fun. I've never compared foundations using two different ones on my face, so it's kind of cool to see how much coverage Too Faced has compared to a higher end foundation. So if you guys like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. We do post every Wednesdays. This is Sydney signing out. Bye!